Hey, what's up? What is going on? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. So I'm a little hyped today because two different people said yesterday's show was dope, was great. And I'm like, what? Yesterday's show was great? Like, what was special about yesterday's episode? Now, mind you, I could barely do yesterday's episode because I was so tired. I was so tired I could barely get my feet together to do the show. So I don't know what it was, but I'm going to attempt to make today another great show. Another great show. So my name is Sekou Wrights. I am the guest host. Well, no, the actual host. The actual host of the Be Your Own Hero Show. The Be Your Own Hero Show. Hero is an acronym. It means helping everyone reach. Oh wait, see, I got this thing written down. I forgot because I keep forgetting things that I should not forget anymore. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Oh no, now I can't find it. Okay, helping everyone reaps optimism. Helping everyone reaps optimism. Okay, this is the original shirt. This the original hoodie, which you'll see on the website because I replaced this hoodie on the website. So it's available on the website. Is my point. Anyway, I don't know why I had to look that up, but you know what? My mom has got in the fray because yesterday, I'm just gonna go out of order now. It's because yesterday she sent me as soon as I got down from doing the show, I found this at my table. My table was, oh, can you see that? Anthony O'Neill. Anthony O'Neill. And I was like, Mom, why'd you give me a sheet of paper that says Anthony O'Neill? He said, that's a reminder because you keep calling him Anthony Anderson. I was like, oh. So this is why. So this is part of my list of things that I'm supposed to not forget, but I sometimes do forget because of I forget what it's called again, but there's a certain word that's called for when a person has a stroke. It's harder for them to put together words. And so anyway, Anthony O'Neill. I will not forget. I got it here. All right. Okay. So anyway, let me get back to what I'm doing. So welcome to the Be Your Own Hero Show. I'm your host. I'm Sekou Wrights. And welcome. Thanks for being here. Shout out to New Thought Media Network. New Thought Media Network, right there. Yeah, right there. For being willing to let me try this even while I'm sick, even while I'm still recovering from a stroke. And thank you. Thank you for letting me try. Because I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm greatly fulfilled by greatly fulfilled by the fact that two people said I had a great show yesterday. So I'm excited about that. And I am not a personal trainer. I'm not a physical personal trainer, and I'm not a financial personal trainer. So take what I say with a grain of salt. Do your own research. Do your own research. All right. So I'm going to say, I think I'm going to talk a little bit before I roll my dice. So yesterday I had a bad day. Yesterday. And I want to talk about that a little bit because it took me the longest time to figure out why I was having a bad day. But I did. I figured out what was happening to me that was wrong. And what is I didn't do my morning practice. Now, if you've been watching the show, you know that the morning before that, I was completely blitzed. I mean, I stayed up till 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 a.m., and basically took a nap and then struggled in here to do the show. So I didn't do my morning practice. And I've been trying to do my morning practice like Reverend Melissa has been encouraging us to, right? And so I missed one day. I got to start over. I start my clock over again. But still, my point is I missed during my morning practice. And for me, that's meditation, that's reading, and that's writing. Those three things: meditation, reading, and writing. And I didn't do them. And something really bothered me after that. During my watching of Reverend Mel show, this woman came and knocked on the door. And I could tell she was homeless, and yet I didn't open the door. I mean, there's so much of my life now that is dedicated to helping the unserved, helping and helping them find a way. And I didn't open the door. And I couldn't understand why I wouldn't. Like, I really missed most of Rev Mel's show because I was sitting there staring at the TV, just thinking about, wow, why didn't I open the door? Why didn't I open the door? And I think it's because I was not centered. I was not grounded. I was not at peace. And I wasn't, uh, I wasn't, found, I'm trying to find the right word, but I'll just go with what I've said this far. I guess that I wasn't in the right frame of mind. So that happened, and then we went over to deal with some things. And now I'm trying to be a little vague. I'm trying to be a little non-specific about what we were doing. But we went over to deal with some stuff in an apartment, and my energy level was still off. And so what I did was I waited till we got back here, and then I divided myself out, and I took some time to just meditate, just get in a little bit. Not even a full meditation. A full meditation for me now is 20 minutes. But I mean, I think I got maybe 10 minutes in. 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, but I got something. And because I got that something in, that made the rest of the day go better for me. Because there was things that happened yesterday that I found very challenging for me. And if I hadn't done that 10 minutes of meditation, I don't know how it would have been. But thankfully I did my 10 minutes of meditation, and that enabled me to deal with some of the things. Matter of fact, let me just, you know what? I'm here now. Let me just finish this story. So one of the many things that happened was we went to Target. Went there with two of my friends, and I went there because one of them was wearing some pants that he said he got from Target. And I was like, all right, show me where. Show me the process of you getting these pants. And when we got in, we found the men's section. He was like, man, it's just back there. It's back there. The men's stuff back there. And I was like, okay, like the length of time that I've been in a Target is like since April. It's like, wait a minute, March, since May, right? So the amount of time that I've spent not inside a Target has been a significant amount of time. And looking for something supposed to be for me was like, oh no, like where do I go? I mean, how do I do this? But he was very clear, but that he didn't want anything more to do with it. Just go find your stuff. Still go find your stuff. So I took that, took a breath, and I went to go find my stuff, right? And I found what looked like, I thought, what might be the thing that he got. And I saw these numbers on the side, like waist, neckline was one number, and length was another number. It was something like that. But I was like, just staring at these numbers, like, what do I do with these numbers, right? And I was like, oh shoot. All right, I'm just gonna do it. I just grabbed two pair, And luckily, my divine wisdom was with me because the first pair I grabbed was the first pair I tried on and they fit. And I was like, okay, so that's the number for my waist, right? Because remember, like, let me explain this. When you had a stroke, or at least in my case, you have to relearn things about yourself, about the world around you that you don't remember. You don't remember, and you're trying to piece together, and it's like, oh, I don't know. So anyway, I luckily, very luckily, got them on the first try, and I was like, oh, thank goodness I don't have to spend more time in the dressing room than this. I got in the first try. That's it. I'm going. And so that would have been something that was much more challenging for me if I hadn't done my 5 minutes of my 10 minutes of 10 minutes of meditation. Just that little bit. Just that little bit was enough to keep me right. And yeah, and it's just a reminder to me that I did my full meditation this morning. I did my full meditation this morning. I should be good today. That there are going to things that come up that are going to be hard for me to handle, but I will be able to handle them better now that I've got my full meditation. All right, so that just came up. That just came up. Now let me get back to what I was doing. All right, so here we go. Here's the yes. Yesterday was one, I think. I can't remember, but anyway. Oh yes, it was one because I transferred the one into my account earlier this morning. Yeah, I transferred the one into my account. So let's roll the dice and see where we go. Let's go. One. All right. So just a reminder. If you only spend money, you'll end up poor. If you only save money, you will end up middle class. If you want to become wealthy, you've got to become an investor. Mostly on the show, we've been talking about investing in the stock market, but a little bit more has been coming through recently. Yeah. All right. So let me see how I want to do this. I want to show you more of Anthony O'Neill, but let me show you this first. So yesterday's great show, I talked about the fact that Anthony O'Neill has these two products. I mean, probably has more, but he has at least these two products that he's promoting. And I talked about them like I was about to do them. I talked about them like I was about to do them, right? But I wasn't about to do them. I was going to just come milk it out for a while. But then one of you said that you were going to do it. And I was like, oh, shoot. Now I have to do it because I want to be the person who tries these things out and lets you know how they are before you try to do too much. So I went in and let me see. Oh, wait. Can I do a drum roll? Oh, wait. Let me see if I can do it. Yes. Here we go. Drum roll. All right. Ta-da. Here we go. I've got my thank you from, I can't even remember the name of it now. But what I did is I registered for Anthony O'Neill's fundraising. Well, no, not fundraising. What is it called? Well, I'll just tell you what it is. It's still a little bit hard for me to read at this level, so I gotta slide over to this other level. Okay, so mortgage, Churchill Mortgage. Yes, thank you. We received your request. So I don't know. Like my sense about this is that I can't do anything. But so let me finish that thought. I can't do anything because I don't have any income because my stroke wiped away all income from me, from no income. There's no income coming towards me because of the stroke. And so I expect that me dealing with a home loan specialist will be like, oh, well, yeah, maybe when you get some income, come back to us. But I'm like, I don't know, what if, what if? Just what if? And so I registered for his loan watching support, and I'll just see what happens. I'll see what happens. And therefore, I'll be able to tell you about what happens from the lowest possible scenario, because none of you have had my situation. None of you are trying to rebuild yourself from scratch, right? And so I can tell you what it's like for me, and therefore you can extrapolate yourself much higher than what I've done based upon what I can do, right? So I thought that was kind of cool. I will just let you know. I'll let you know with that, and so that's enough of that. That's enough of that. I'll let you know what happens with it. And I also want to share with you this presentation of Anthony O'Neill, and I want to share this with you if I can get it. And is interesting because yesterday I mentioned him talking about thinking like a millionaire, the difference between thinking like a millionaire and doing like a millionaire. And I was like very, very curious about what he meant by that. I didn't find that answer, but I did find this, which I thought was interesting. So let me bring this up and let's take a look. And let me just let it play. Let me just let it play, and we'll see together.
They have some crazy reward stuff over there for you, so go check them out today. After you pay off your debt, then you're going to save about 3 to 6 months of your lifestyle. And here's the difference between your expenses and lifestyle, right? Expenses is what you need to survive. That needs to be your bare minimum, okay? Bare minimum 3 to 6 months of expenses. For me, I want to see my people do 3 to 6 months of their lifestyle. This means if you get your hair done, lifestyle. This means that if you like golfing and you have a golf membership, lifestyle, right? If you like going out to eat, if you're single, you like dating, lifestyle. Now watch this. Let's say if you get to that point and life is really looking bad. Let's say 3 to 6 months of expenses may be 10,000. 3 to 6 months of your lifestyle may be 15,000. Well, you can choose then now if you have lifestyle. Now you can go, let's say that's 3 months, right? Expenses is 10,000, 3 months expenses of lifestyle. Now, if this is 10, this is 15, let's say life hits you hard, you can turn this into just expenses. Now you went from 3 months to probably now about 4 months. Or if you can get another job and you're a good candidate to get that, your lifestyle doesn't have to change. You can still enjoy your life. I remember growing up, my dad, he never did it. He'll probably be upset if I said it, but it is what it is. He always told me, man, you need to have 6 months to a year, 6 months to a year of your earnings in a savings account. And I was like, okay. And so I stretch myself to do that only because I'm also running a business, right? And so there will be your high months and your low months. And I want to make sure that I'm good. So that way, if the business has low months, I don't have to get paid for the business. I can still take care of my team, right? So I'm thinking on a different level. But for you, millionaires are setting aside money to really think about, right? What the future will hold when emergencies come. I want to ask you this question.
Okay. So I wanted to share that with you because I thought it was really interesting that he talked about oh, I can't remember the phrase now. Basically, he talks about lifestyle expenses as he gives actual things, actual names to things that we think of as lifestyle. Because usually we just hear lifestyle and we just think, oh, lifestyle. Like we don't really define it specifically. But what he did there was he defined specifically what a lifestyle moment is, what a lifestyle thing is, right? And so having that sense of okay, like this lifestyle piece means going to golf. Like that can be a real thing. Like that can be a real thing instead of just generic lifestyle. You can have a real goal, and having those real goals, as we know, can make the difference. Oh, that reminds me. Did you guys do your homework? Huh? Did you guys do your homework? Because I did it. And I want to challenge you to do it. Remember, you want to write something specific that you want for year 2023. Something specific that you want for 2023. Now, it can be a small thing, a short sentence, but choose one thing and put it down. Put it down, right? And I know you're going to think about it and not do it. I know you are, because I've done the same thing. I've done the same thing. But write it down. Write it down. Write it in your phone, whatever. Just write it down. Write down your thing. And so I did two. And I can't remember if I'm supposed to share these or not. So I won't share mine yet. I think this is on this thing you're not supposed to share. But regardless, you need to do it. You need to do it. Now, both of mine are financially related. Both of them are financially related. And they have to do with how much I can see myself making in 2023. Now, mind you, I'm starting from scratch, baby. I'm starting from zilch. Zilch, nothing, de nada, nothing. I got no income coming in because the stroke left it such that I don't have anything coming in. And so, yeah, like to actively claim that I'm going to make this amount of money is strong. It's strong. But it feels good. It feels good. And I'm going to keep focusing on those words, on those two items that I came up with. Those two items. Oh, okay. V King is saying she missed the homework. Yes, get on the homework, V King. Get on the homework, V King. Write down one specific thing that you want for your financial life for 2023. All right, so I am all over the place in terms of my chronology. I haven't even done my dice. Let me do my dice, man. Oh, wait a minute. Did I do the dice? Yes, I did the dice. 1. The number was 1 today for the dice. All right, cool. I got that done. Got that. And, I just want to respond to this. Tim, you are definitely have one viewer who can relate to your struggle of building one block physically and mentally. Ashe, man. Ashe. For those of you that don't know Tim, he has endured some physical challenges much like I have. Like we in here together, bro. We in here together. And you've been an inspiration to me, Tim. You have. In the way you were keeping going. The way you keep it going. And so I appreciate you. And for those of you that don't know, man, like it's hard. It's hard no matter how easy I make it look, how easy Tim makes it look. It's hard to choose to do the fight every day because there is no day off, right? There's no day off. Every moment of every day, I have a physical reminder that I've got to fight. And if I don't fight, I just have to. I just gotta let it go. Right. So what I mean by that is I can lay down and just veg out. Right? I can move my body into a comfortable position and find a comfortable position and just lay there and just chill. But that means that that's longer that I have to work on the far side. That's longer that I have to work on the far side in order to get me closer to being fully recovered. That's it. It's every day. It's every day. I got to fight every day. So, all right. Sorry about that, but Tim took me off. All right. So now I'm out of time. Yeah, I'm out of time. I don't want to push it. Yeah, I just end with that. So I will say that if you know someone, that's going through something like I'm going through, if you know something who's going through something like Tim's going through, if you know someone, reach out to them and ask them how you can help them. Ask them how you can help them. Just ask. Like, yeah, there's so many ways. There's so many possible ways that you could help us on any given terms. All right, so I'm gonna let that go. But that was about to be a moment. It's about to be a moment. All right. So I did my dice. I did my money thing. I think that's it. So just a reminder, Rev Mel is doing her budget. I mean her show by donate. What is going on? See, I think getting filled with emotion towards the end got me kind of hyped. So I will just close out. Thank you for being here. Thank you for believing with me. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for trying with me, doing this show. So I expect you to keep doing. I expect you to become your own hero. And I believe that you can. You can become your own hero. And remember that right now, is better than perfect. Ashe. And thank you, Tim. I just saw your note. Thank you. I love you too, bro. All right, later.